Hello everyone and welcome back to Teacup Tarot. In today's video, we are going to be looking into the kind of lifestyle that you guys are going to have in the future. But along with that, we are also going to be looking into the kind of person you are transforming into in the future. Now, as always, you have three piles in front of you. Please pick one that really speaks to you, and then we'll start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, this is what you can expect in terms of your future lifestyle and also the person that you're transforming into. Now, to begin with, we will of course start with a little bit of our oracles today. So first of all, pile 1 for you. As a person, you are becoming very comfortable voicing your expression. Like if there is something that you need to say, you will put across your point and not feel really bad about it. And also as a result, what is happening here is people are sort of starting to see you as an individual with very strong opinions, somebody who knows what they want, and somebody who are unafraid to go after whatever it is that you desire. So once again, you're becoming very vocal, and as you move forward into the future, you may actually start speaking about some issues that mean a lot to you. This could be in terms of personal health, this could be becoming a coach, a life coach, or somebody who just stands up for the voiceless. But that is something that is holding very strong for you guys. Now, having said that, we will take the rest of your tarot cards, and you have Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 2 of Cups, you have 10 of Pentacles, you have Star, and also you have one more, but I'm going to begin with this because this looks exceptionally positive. So the inflow with money is going to be especially strong for you. So no matter what position you may find yourself in right now, in the future you are turning into a person who's financially very strong, financially who makes smart choices for themselves, at the same time somebody who is very balanced and okay with money. So at the present moment, if you have certain blocks when it comes to money, they will be dissolving, and they are dissolving because you are taking the control of your life back in your own hands. But let me tell you, pile 1, you are going to be leading a life that is super active. Like 1 minute you're doing this, second minute you're doing that. You're constantly on the go in the future. Okay, for a couple of you, you could be frequently traveling as well. You could have jobs that require you to travel frequently, sometimes all over the place where you're living in, or sometimes even out of the country. But you are having a very active lifestyle for yourself. Sometimes digital working is also possible, or for a couple of you, the life of a nomad is definitely on the cards for you. Travel is something you are going to be doing, one for work but other for fun as well. You could be exploring a lot of places with family. This could be a significant other, or sometimes this could just be friends, but exploring different cultures, exploring different countries is absolutely on your agenda. One thing that is very strong for you is the aspect of friendship. So in the future, especially, there is going to be one friendship that is going to emerge stronger than any other friendship in your life. Okay, now this person may not be in touch with you all the time, but whenever you people do meet, you are going to just have the time of your life, and that connection is always going to be there for you no matter what. So strong friendships are absolutely for you. But not only strong friendships, your relationship, especially romantic relationships, are going to be emerging very strong. For a couple of you, especially those who are singles, the possibility of a friendship developing into a romance is also there. Yeah, so keep a note of it. And also meeting a significant other when you're traveling, that possibility could also be there for a couple of you. But for people who have been wanting to get married, you definitely will find a partner who you will settle down with, and for a couple of you, you may actually decide to have children with this person, okay? And for a couple of you, this can actually be more than one children, or for some of you this could actually be like having family, a longer family, an extended family is also showing up. This could be, like people who you feel are family but who aren't really your birth family, yeah? So this could mean like extended family, friends who are like family, but that sense of community, the sense of family is absolutely there for you. Your social life as well is going to be very, very active, especially with family, so family, friends, or living in a community which almost feels like family, that is coming strong for you, pile 1. Once again, getting a new house is on the cards, but this house can actually be in a part of a community which is like very dense and which is very, very gated in a sense, is what I'm getting here. But it's just going to be a beautiful life for you, is what I'm seeing. Once again, the possibility of buying a new car is in the future for you, and also a future home is absolutely on the cards for you. For a couple of you, this home can actually be a second home, and like one home can actually be a place where you like have a farmhouse, where you have animals, or something that brings you a lot of joy, connected to nature is the sense that I'm getting into. But at the same time, for you, pile 1, there is a lot that you will be learning, okay? And this is not because you have to get a degree, this is only because you want to keep learning, you want to expand your knowledge, you want to just become a human being that has diverse life experiences, and experiences with teaching is also coming for you. Now, one more thing that is very important for you, pile 1, and that is your health. Now, because you guys are going to be having a super active lifestyle, it is important for you to pay attention to your health from right now, okay? Because what may happen is your health could suffer as a result of this active lifestyle. So please pay attention to your health from now onwards, so that in the future you can have that robust lifestyle, is what is sensed for you. But at the same time, there is a lot of emotional healing that is going to be present in your future, and I believe that emotional healing is going to happen because of new people. It's not because of people who are there in your life right now. This is because possibly one, because of a new partner, like a marriage partner especially, or a friendship, like I told you, it's a healing friendship or a healing relationships that sort of brings that emotional coming together for you, is what is coming forth. But as you move forward in your future, I also see a great deal of personal growth for you, okay? Now, for a couple of you, this could be like emerging from a person who's very sensitive, who's generally looked upon as very gentle, very kind, then having to transform into somebody who makes tough decisions for themselves, tough decisions for life, and overall somebody who's very in charge. Like sometimes what may happen is you may struggle with this role slightly, because being a kind, gentle, and emotional person, that is slightly difficult sometimes, but you are going to emerge stronger, and as a result achieve that personal growth is also coming forth for you. But at the same time, what is going to be important for you is your faith, and this is just a faith in the universe, okay? Faith in goodness, faith in all beautiful things in life is what is coming forth for you. But faith, worship, and spiritual life is always going to be important for you, and also is being the aspect of a mother. So for people who are especially struggling with motherhood, I definitely see a child in the future, yeah, because child is definitely featuring very prominently. You people are meant to be nurturers. Parents is what I see here for you. And like I already mentioned before, a home is absolutely on the cards for you. For a couple of you, this could be like your first home, but for others, this could be like an investment home, something you buy because you want to invest in it for the future, maybe for your retirement, that is coming forth for you. But also you are going to be having a lot of ancestral blessings with you. And the best part about you guys is you guys are going to be involved in some kind of a charity charitable activity, and this could be charitable activity not to people alone but to animals, to the world at large, to nature. So you could just be living life very consciously by being very environmentally conscious, or by doing something for birds, doing something for animals, sometimes for shelters as well as charity in the form of donation, old age home, children home, all of these is coming. But for you, beautiful acts of kindness is what will define your life, because essentially you people are very sensitive, you're kind souls, and souls that really understand what suffering is like, is what I see. And I believe that in itself, those kind energies, those healing energies that you bring to people around you, that is going to define who you are as a person. And that is a huge legacy that you're going to be leaving behind. That is definitely what I see. If there is one thing that people will remember you for, it's your kindness. Yeah, that is what I see for you, pile 1. Overall, your future is filled with brilliance. And if I have to give this like a timeline, I see this as something between 3 to 7 year period. Okay, that is how I'm defining it for you. As always, I leave you with nothing but my best wishes and prayers for a beautiful, fulfilling, and content and peaceful life. I'll leave you here. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, this is what your future lifestyle is going to be like and the person that you're transforming into. Now, first of all, for you, I believe the life that you're choosing to live in the future is something that you're building very, very consciously from now onwards. Because what will happen is, as you move forward from this time onwards, you're going to become a person who's very conscious and somebody who's very guided intuitively. That is coming forth, because the strongest thing for you is going to be your intuition. Also, one part that is in fact going to be very important for you is going to be your spiritual life. You are going to almost be like a spiritual being having a human experience. That is how I see you guys becoming in the future. But also, you are going to be people who are going to be having a lot of plans now when you're watching this video, and you are going to be following through on all the plans that you have for yourself. Whatever goals you have for yourself, you are going to be working enough to turn them into a reality for you for the future. And also, for the same time, if you guys right now are facing some kind of a limitation, you are going to be working around the limitation right now, but also being innovative enough to work a future in a manner that you don't have to undergo the things that you're undergoing right now. So especially financially, I believe in the future you're going to be very, very strong, and it is as a result of all the experiences that you're going through in the current moment. But once again, making money through making conscious decisions is also coming strong for you. Now we will take your tarot cards. You have 6 of Wands, you have the Queen of Cups, 4 of Swords, you have 10 of Cups, and you have the World. Okay, this is beautiful. Now, once again, I believe as you move forward, you are going to be an individual who's emotionally very balanced. And of course, a lot of the decisions that you will be taking in the future are going to be emotionally minded. Yeah. At the same time, I believe the lifestyle that you will be leading is going to be one of ultimate luxury. Okay, because I clearly see you guys having like a rich and a posh lifestyle. You are going to be having the money you need, and you are going to be having a social life that requires you to have a certain kind of a lifestyle. Okay, so you may be actually living in a community that requires you to be a certain way, requires you to have an image a certain way, but at the same time your social standing is going to tremendously improve, is what I see. For a couple of you, you could actually be gaining a lot of public recognition. Maybe you will have careers that are putting you in the public eye. So this could actually be like television, this could be movies, this could be something like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, being a social media influencer, something like that is definitely what I see. But that success on a public level is absolutely on for you. And travel wise, you are going to be traveling a lot, okay? Like this is like maximum amount of travel. This could even be like every weekend you are out of your house. Sometimes you're going for hiking, sometimes you're going to the beach, sometimes you're going for a long drive with friends, or sometimes this could also involve international travel. In fact, for a couple of you, the possibility of you actually living abroad is absolutely there. In fact, living abroad for a very long time for you is on the cards, okay? Now it may so happen that you may decide to move abroad, maybe for job, maybe for education, and you may decide that that country is more to your liking and you may decide to just live there. Or this could just be a change in city, but that change is something I absolutely see for you. But one thing that is very very important for you is family, your own family, especially the one you create. Now this may actually happen for a lot of you through marriage, so your partner is going to be very important for you, and also kids feature predominantly in your life. In fact, you people are going to be very very good with kids in the future. Sometimes if you choose not to have kids, this could be, kids in your family, like probably your sister's kids, your brother's kids, or just neighboring kids. But children are always going to be very very important for you. But also what is important for you guys in the future is a slowing down of things. Like you guys are not just going to be having a life that is very fast paced. There are going to be times when your life gets fast, but otherwise your life is going to be slow and steady, because you're being very conscious about where you spend your time, how you spend your time, and with whom you spend your time, okay? Travel is definitely there, but other than that, you will work at a time that you feel is like good for you. Other times you may decide, oh okay, I don't really want to work so much. So maybe having your own employment or working in a job that allows you that kind of flexibility is absolutely for you. But you definitely cannot be rushed into doing anything is the kind of lifestyle you will be having. There is almost this balance here, okay? There are times when you're doing a lot, and there are others when you're just doing what is enough for you. Also, you people are gaining a lot of clarity as to what you want in the future. Now getting this clarity may actually take you somewhere around a year or 2 years max. So right now, since it's 2021, by 2023 I believe you will have a very clear idea as to where you are placed in life and what kind of a life you want, okay? That is what I see for you. But you are going to operate with the utmost amount of clarity is what I see for you. But the best part of it is you are essentially choosing self-love. Like you are going to be moving forward with a lifestyle that speaks to you, okay? And loving yourself before loving somebody else is becoming very very important for you. Also for you, pile 2, you are accepting yourself for the person who you are. If you feel like sometimes you just want to be by yourself, you will just be by yourself, and other times when you're comfortable with being around other people, you will live with other people, okay? That is what I see. But community is going to be very important to you, family is going to be very important to you, and living a life that is heart centered is going to be very important for you. Yes, okay, like I said, slowing down. So as you move forward, especially around a 6 to 7 year mark, I see your life getting very slow. Okay, and this is happening very consciously, maybe because a couple of you will settle down and have kids, so your life will actually have a rhythm to it, but you will slow down. Yeah, so this can actually be like living a life that may be in the public eye, but it is just having things that you consciously want to allow in your life, and for this you'll just learn to say no for it. So having very few things, or having things that really spark joy within you, is what I see for you. But a slow and stable life is definitely entirely for you. For a couple of you, you may actually live around towns close to the beach or to a water body, or have homes like a home for yourself that is close to a water body is definitely on the cards for you. But one thing, finding the love of your life is on the cards for you, because that having the love of a lifetime is essentially the sense that I'm getting here, or like growing old with somebody, finding somebody that really speaks to you. And I just see this beautiful romance that is playing out in your life. And please come back and tell me if you guys meet this person, because it's almost like a yin to your yang or a yang to your yin. That kind of a romance is what I see for you. But it's beautiful. It's just beautiful. And no wonder then that this beautiful family comes from you. But either way, this is what I see for you, pile 2. It's a beautiful lifestyle. It's a beautiful life. And it's a beautiful person that you're emerging into. And this change is basically inside out. It's not outside in. And that is what is making it so much more beautiful. As always, I will leave you here and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, this is what your lifestyle is going to be in the future, and this is the kind of person you are transforming into. Now, one thing that I really have to start with, you people are going to be the kind of people who are very self-driven, okay? One thing, I do not know what you're doing right now when it comes to your career or when it comes to your job, but the work that you're doing in the future, the work that you're destined to do in the future is going to be something that you love so much that it absolutely becomes kind of a passion for you. It becomes an obsession for you, okay? So you are going to be having a tendency of working a lot, and the only reason why this is happening is because you genuinely love what you do. And isn't that the best thing ever? I really, really enjoy when that happens, okay? And one more thing which I love about you, pile 3, is because you are open to receiving all the goodness in life. Like, the mindset that you have is, I deserve everything, and everything that I work towards comes to life. Like, you guys, by your thought process, are almost like, manifesting the Midas touch for you. And because you have removed all the blocks from your life, you have removed all the barriers from your life that stop these blessings are going to continuously pour into your life, okay? And also for you, you are going to be putting all the fears on the back burners, and you are going to be living your life almost in a manner that is grand. The word grand comes in, and it's almost like you are coloring your life with multicolors. It's like the colors of the universe are what you're using to color your life. I'm not surprised at all. 6 of Pentacles. I love it when the tarot and the oracles really match. Okay, now you have like a big massive wish coming true here in the future. So right now, if there is like a big dream that is associated with you, I absolutely see this happening for you. Materially, you guys are doing brilliantly because you are showing up as the King of Pentacles. So I definitely see you guys having like significant property. Like, this could be in the form of house, but along with the house, I also see you guys having a land, like piece of land, maybe something that you use for cultivation, like your own farms, organic farms, or a house that you use to construct something, that is absolutely for you. But along with that, you are going to be having significant investments, like probably investments in the stock market, investments in other things like probably gold, share market, real estate. You are going to be having that. But money is, you are the boss, you are the king. That is what I see for you. For a couple of you, I also see you guys having like multiple businesses, okay? Like managing especially more than one business. Like, one could be this, second could be this, third could be this. That is the kind of life you guys have. But also at the same time, you are actually involved in a lot of projects. Okay, now these are social projects that are there for you. For a couple of you, there is a possibility of starting some kind of a trust, or starting some kind of a foundation, or just being a founder member of some kind of like a club that does good socially, or just having a shelter, like your own shelter. That is something that is absolutely there for you. But at the same time, donation is there for you. What is happening is, the money that you're owning, you are using that money for a good charitable cause. And what is happening here is, see, one thing that I absolutely believe in, one, if you give freely, you'll get 100 times in return, and that is exactly what is happening for you. But let's move forward. Now, okay, health wise also, I see you guys like doing really, really well. But one thing, you have to pay attention to your diet. Okay, now please make sure, if you are eating things that are slightly unhealthy, or you feel like there are some problems with your constitution, like some kind of foods don't suit you, or if you eat something you have some kind of allergies, then that is something that you need to figure out. And please make sure not to have crash diets, or to have some kind of a diet just because it is the latest fad, because your body can suffer as a result of this. So no diets for you, no harsh diets especially. So make sure you are getting like a balanced diet, where you are including everything and not leaving anything out, because that leaving something out can actually may aggravate your situation. But otherwise, for you, your health is good, just no dieting please. That is what I'm going to tell you. You are going to be an authentic you are going to be raw, you are going to be real, and you are going to be you. So whatever choices that you're making, they are really, really authentic for you, is what I'm getting here. It's like you're customizing your life. Yeah, and along with that, by 3, you are getting very conscious about your boundaries. You're going to be realizing what is okay with you, what is not okay with you, and you are going to be drawing a line there. But let me warn you about something. There may be times in your life, pile 3, when somebody is trying to tell you something, like probably somebody else is going to try and put their point of view across, and you may perceive that as negativity, you may perceive that as toxicity. But understand this: feedback, criticism is not negativity. Okay, because that boundaries can sometimes isolate you, is also coming through for you, because all the other area of your life is so good. I don't want this little thing to sort of act as a barrier for you. Yeah, so that is very, very important. But at the same time, in terms of your family life too, there is going to be some kind of a good news. Okay, now this can be in the form of you meeting somebody special. Now this person can be somebody you meet actually through work, maybe through study, through university, and really get together as a good solid couple, down to earth couple. That is what I'm seeing here. But overall, your family life, if you're already married, is good. Kids, I don't really see them featuring prominently for you right now, but of course, if that is something you want, then that can happen for you. But of course, you are having a good family life, and whatever you want is coming true. But as long as you make authentic choices for yourself. But one thing I need to tell you, when it comes to making choices, don't rely on other people's opinion. Okay, whatever you do, you have to make your own choices and seek help, seek advice, because advice at one point of time or another is going to be important for you. Because I see a presence of a significant person who is always going to be available to guide you. So make sure you're taking this person's advice and not trying to do it all yourself. Okay, one issue that you may actually suffer from is your inability to delegate things, and you're wanting to do everything together at the same time. Yeah, that is the only thing. And let me tell you, because you're going to be having more than one enterprises, delegation is something you cannot avoid. Okay, you are like overworking yourself entirely. So please make sure you hire help or outsource some of the things that you're doing, because that helping is going to be important. Money wise, you are strong. Relationships wise, you are strong. And the reason is, as a person, you are tremendously, tremendously strong. So that is the kind of life I see for yourself, and I really see this as something around 6 to 8 year period mark, but in fact this can go way into the future. This is overall what I see you transforming into as a person and your lifestyle. Overall, I will leave you here with nothing but my best and best and best blessings ever and prayers for a really, really good and fulfilling life for you. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.